Witam w kolejnym odcinku Dziedzictwa Hogwartu. Coś tu możemy sobie zrobić. Tak, i taki mam plan. Że jednak Dziedzictwo Hogwartu będzie tym zapasową grą, którą będę grał obok SnowRunnera. Jest jeszcze jedna myśl, żeby tą grą był niezwyciężony. Dlatego, że z tego co widzę, to widzę... A chciałem pogadać z wami. O, wy wredne. Może z tobą? Nie? Jacyś mało uprzejmi ci puchoni. Gdzie jest zejście? Tutaj jest zejście. Może znajdę kogoś na dole, z kim będę mógł pogadać. Okej. To jest kot? No powiedzmy.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Ja to sobie dam radę. Ktoś tu podlewa kaktusy. A nie powinno się. Lenora. A to chyba już w poprzednim odcinku oglądaliśmy. To system autozapisu i...
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
Tak sobie sugerujesz, że puchoni to głupki?
Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Tak. Coś jeszcze do pogadania? O, Adelaida. Adela.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Coś tam się dzieje z tą szatą.
Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful.
Ale
Well,
zaraz,
I'm glad
czy
you
on
made it
nie
here
prosił,
alive.
żebyśmy o
Well,
tym
anyway,
nie mówili?
I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a
Zapomniałem.
wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okej.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor
Okay,
Weasley is waiting for them outside the common room.
Aha, no to musimy iść. Czy słyszę miauczenie? Ach, dobra. Póki sobie tu idę na razie. Tak, niezwyciężony. Dlaczego? Bo mam nieodparte wrażenie, że
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
przeszedłem grę za szybko.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are.
Jak
Make
widzę,
the most of it.
jak
You
inni
only
grają,
have one first
to
day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
wielu rzeczy nie widziałem.
joining us in
I
the
jeżeli
fifth
ktoś się
year,
ograniczył
you'll need to catch
tylko
up
do
with your classmates and not
do mojej
fall
relacji z
behind.
gry, no to nie
Especially
widział
as
jej
you'll be
całej.
expected to
No tak,
complete your
oceniam,
OWL
że
at the end of the
brakuje,
year.
OWLs.
no może nie połowy, ale
Yes, your
no
ordinary wizarding level exams.
tak 1/3
They will
przeoczyłem.
determine what type of career you can have when you
Poza
leave
tym,
here. After
no jest
much
kilka
discussion
opcji,
with the
które
headmaster
chciałbym
and
wypróbować, a nie
Department of
będę
Magical
szukał
Education at the Ministry,
jak inni grali,
we
tylko po
devised
prostu
something
sam zagram.
extraordinary to ensure your success.
No i też będzie takie coś, nie wiem, o, tak.
Here you are.
Tak, no. Prawdopodobnie dość szybko będzie to coś. Z niezwyciężonym. Wow! Okej.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Okej.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
What?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okej. No to idziemy.
This way.
No widzę. Ale jak zwykle w grach albo
The
idę
guide
za
will give you opportunities to practice
szybko,
your magic and
albo
educate
za wolno.
yourself about wizarding lore.
No, teraz ona.
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert
Monetki.
to your surroundings.
O, tu nie mogę biegać.
Do keep up.
Troszeczkę przygnębiający ten Hufflepuff ma.
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see
Okay.
what the guide says.
Revelio.
Kontynuuj. Otwórz przewodnik. Okej, poziom pierwszy. Okej. Tak, no wszystko to wiem, ale
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
okej. Wypatrywać, powiadasz, więc
Revelio.
Revelio będzie często. A ty co za jeden? O, to na razie nie.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
No. Okej. Tak, za wiele to sobie nie pofiuwam. I kontynuuj. i w sali głównej. Okej. Podróż. Śmig. Niestety chyba Hogwart nie został umieszczony na dysku SSD, ale może, nie wiem. No, nie było długo. Podążamy. Tak, tylko najpierw muszę odblokować, czyli najpierw muszę pójść z buta. Okej.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okej.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes,
Okay.
all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Dobra.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students'
Co
education.
tam się dzieje za nią, że takie jakieś dziwne błyski? No dobra. A czym jest
mentioned
Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade, Professor.
No oczywiście.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain.
Podobnie jak w
and is
przypadku
home to an
Niezwyciężonego,
array of
trzeba udawać, że się nie czytało książek, nie oglądało filmów. Aha, to oni tam czarują i dlatego takie dziwne rzeczy się dzieją w okolicy klatki piersiowej, pani profesor.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Okay.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Okej, nie wiem, dobra.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Okej.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning. Yes.
No i wydało się,
You
że
seem to have
gaduła
provided
ze
our
mnie,
youth
tak?
there with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No dobra. Profesorze, to.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and
Można
Professor
mieć
Weasley
wrażenie, że gra
talking
bardzo
about
jest przegadana,
exploring ruins?
ale na szczęście nie bardzo, tylko z początku. Mam nadzieję.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
No właśnie. Więcej gadania nie będzie.
As
No.
capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okej. Otwórz mapę. No. Główne misje. Kontynuuj. Okej. Lewioso. Dobra. No, ale kontynuuj, bo nie mam wskaźnika. Lewioso, a tu mamy Akio. Śledź misję. Okej. I
The map
teraz
is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
no dobra. Aha, na mapie mi się teraz wyświetla. Oj. A tu coś było takiego. A, co to? Co to jest? Aha, tego chyba nie mogę zrobić.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Great Hall. I spit out breakfast. I'm sure he did the right thing.
No, oczywiście na mapie też jest narysowane. O, hello, profesor. O, hello, profesor. A. Prawo. Widoczki. O. Wieża obrony. Hello? A, to duchy gadają, no dobra.
Revelio.
A, spodziewałem się zwoju, ale nie ma. Trudno. A co to jest te? Aha! No tak. Niewiele na razie umiem.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have
Ty
to remind
może
Revelio.
jakiś
Some of us don't necessarily want to
jakiś
follow us.
zwój albo coś? A ty co za jeden? No nic, idziemy na zajęcia. Rozpocznijmy lekcję.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
O,
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nie. Nie.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okej, ale najpierw muszę się nauczyć, tak? Okej, same spacje. Spacja, 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 spacja. Dobra, nie idealnie, ale przeszło. Whee! Nieźle.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Okej.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
No dobra.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okej. Dobra.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okej. Co mam zrobić? Co mam zrobić, żeby się udało? A, dobra. A tak w ogóle to jak się rzuca rebelią? Aha, 4.
Very good.
Ah.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
O, za bardzo! No, aha, 4.
Excellent control.
O. No okej.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
O.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
Tego akurat
give our new
nie
student
lubię.
a bit of a challenge?
Ale to tylko w życiu, tak? Tu no, wiemy. Challenge. A jakże?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear. No. Nuts.
Watch this.
Okej. Wow. No, puściaj! No!
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Zapomniałem puścić! No, fajnie.
There we go.
Dobra, spróbujmy inaczej. No, nie tak chciałem. Chciałem strącić tą czerwoną. Nie, tam. Aha! Ej!
Get you back for that.
Taki był plan, ale okej, no.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okej. Czyli mam bardziej spektakularnie przegrać? No dobra, niech ci będzie. A dlaczego ona zaczyna ciągle, a nie ja teraz?
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Ej,
Round settles it all.
bez przenikania. Ding! O. No, 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 no! Aj!
Not to worry.
Here we go.
No nie, to jest nie fair. O.
That's it.
Be sharp.
90. No to już przegrałem. Chyba że strącę jej wszystkie. Oh no! O! Niespecjalnie mi to idzie. Dobra.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
No nie, jej poszło lepiej. No, oczywiście można tu wrócić i spuścić jej manto. No ale czy zależy mi? Nie, nie jestem zbyt competition man.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Tych nie mam za wiele. Okej.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
No, jedyna korzyść, że nie obraziła się na nas.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived.
Okej.
I transferred here
Coś
from Washington
dziwnego dzieje
just
się z
before
oknami.
my fourth year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Okej. Dobra, mniejsza z tym.
Nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Dobra. Dobra.
Of course,
Oh.
you can use Accio on humans, if you're
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothes.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You
I
know
did.
it won't work on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor.
Oczywiście, tylko że można było wygrać.
Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okej. Coś tu może... Jakiś... Nie, widzę... Nie widzę cię. Widzę tylko, że skrzynie są, ale...
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
A ty, prawie Hermiona?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Revelio.
O, dobra.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
O. Może
I've
raczej
been
tak.
fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okej. A to ty tyle chciałaś pogadać? Niewiele. Co tu mamy? Czy mamy tu coś? O, kot! Kotek!
Telling lies, Peeves.
O!
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It
I
was
Rytek!
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack.
Okay.
She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Dobra. Ale, aha, tu może coś... Rebellion? Nie, to nie. Nie wiem, jak to się robi. 5. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha. Czy to tu by musiały być 2? 2 to jest ten, no. Jednorożec. Którego tu nie ma. Okej. Dobra, to trzeba... Ten, Stój! Gdzie jest ta książka? Holender. Uciekła. O, jest! No dobra, poczekamy, aż będzie znowu przelatywać. A jest! A tu już tak. To już tak. Co dalej? A tu gdzieś jest skrzynia. Nie? Pod spodem? Jak to się robiło? Nie, zamek nie umiemy zamka na razie. Kozioro, znaczy ten. Dlaczego nie ma? A chyba, że 0 i tu... A, rozumiem, bo tu może być jeszcze 0. Czyli 2 to jest... To jest to coś. Natomiast 2 i 4 to jest 6. No tak, tak. I żeby było 12, to potrzebujemy też 6. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jaszczura, czy salamandra. Której tu nie ma. Raz, 2, 3. No, salamandra. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Smok z 3 głowami. I otwórz. O, damn! No dobra, to chyba trzeba się nauczyć, jak to się robi, bo nie wiem, jak się liczy. Wiem, jak działa, ale nie wiem, jak się liczy. Co teraz? No tak, mapa? Nie, mapa nie. Zadania. Zadania to było... misje poboczne. Misje. Ale wszystkie. No to jakoś niewiele jest tych pobocznych.
Revelio.
A nic. Kotek. Dobra, tu jest to do odblokowania, tak? Nie, to same się odblokowało już. Okej. Tak. To chyba czarownica, która dała się spalić mnóstwo razy, bo było fajnie. Feniksa. Przepowiadał śmierć. To nie fajnie. No dobra, idziemy. Nikt nic.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes. Yes. O, oczy. No to rozpoczynamy.
Is that all you've got?
Whoa!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Leviosa.
Leviosa? A levitation charm?
Leviosa! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
No tak, tak. Czyli... No! Lewioso.
Leviosa.
Lewioso, a nie lewiosa. Okay.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. A czemu ja? Podejrzewam, że będzie trójka, tak?
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Ale... Aha.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Leviosa.
Well done.
No dobra.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your stupid Protego.
Let's just say I'm
I do enjoy life. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Stupid.
Oh.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Okej. Tym razem poszło jakby lepiej.
You give as good as you get.
Okej. Dobrze, że nie trącił mnie ramieniem. No, mógłby dostać lewiosem w plecy.
And you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it.
Dobra, dwa zajęcia, znaczy zaklęcia opanowane. Myślę, że będziemy powoli kończyć.
Or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
No dobra, coś jakieś tu może mamy. Ping. O, kłódka. O. A pani to kto, przepraszam bardzo?
Always thought Leviosa was for first years.
Cressida Bloom. Cressida. A ty to...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Okej, to też bym nie chciał. No dobra.
Nice work.
Sebastianie.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
I to jeszcze nie swoją, he?
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
No, w zasadzie... Znowu powiem za dużo? Dobra. Bujamy troszkę.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Brzmi... Unsanctional.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay. Księga. Poziom. Czy coś to nam daje? Wyzwania? Misje. Aha. Mogę rękawiczki nowe? A, tego jeszcze nie mam. A, rozumiem. Strony przewodnika. Okulary. Tego jeszcze nie mam. Dobra. No i to by było wszystko. Inwentarza też jeszcze nie mam. W każdym razie nie tą postacią. O, inwentarz. Ktoś to fajnie przetłumaczył. Inwentarz. Wyposażenie. Ozdoby twarzy. Jak byś wyglądała, dziecinko, w okularach? Well... O. Nie wiem. No nie wiem, czy... Czy one coś dają? Chyba nie. Zresztą nawet... A, tu jeszcze różka. Peleryny i szaty. Co my tu mamy? Takie coś? Wyględne. A to? No, również wyględne. Palto. Paltocik. Nie. Okej, niech sobie będzie. Mniejsza z tym. Do tego jeszcze dojdziemy. Misje. Aha, kolekcje mamy jeszcze. Coś jeszcze mamy z kolekcji. Aha. Nowe. I tu jeszcze coś mamy. Hogsmeade. A, to nic nie mamy. Dlaczego? No mniejsza. No cóż, chyba zerkam na zegarek. Będziemy powoli kończyć, żeby nie było za długie. Jakaś by się przydała misia? Sebastianie. Tutaj mamy jakąś stację fiu proszku. Nie ma nic, nie ma nic. Well. A ty? Co za jeden? Jakiś opisik? Nie. Nie? Nie ma. No, dobra. Aha, no miałem kończyć. Dobra, będziemy kończyć, tylko trzeba by zapisać grę. W zasadzie jak się popatrzy, to wszystkie obrazki się ruszają. Prawie wszystkie. O, coś nam się zapisało. Oho, oho, okej. No nic, do zobaczenia w następnych odcinkach. Będę to grał, prawda? No cóż, głosowanie zostało przeprowadzone przeze mnie. Sam sobie zagłosowałem, że jednak wolę Hogwarts, ale będzie też niezwyciężony i to prawdopodobnie już bardzo niedługo. Nie nasyconych moją wersją. Co ja plotę? Zapraszam po prostu do oglądania.